So after way too long having not traveled internationally for poker, I am finally here at the airport ready for another extensive trip. This trip is going to be somewhat of an eclectic mix of 3 different places. Those places are Amsterdam, Prague and Budapest, all in Europe and all during winter. So I have never personally been to Europe during winter. So it's going to be quite the experience. As some of you, or most of you should know, I love the cold. I'm a big believer in cold exposure, cold plunges. So it's going to be interesting to see how I fare in single digit or 0 degree weather. Of my trip, it is only Prague, the Prague leg, that is focused on poker, where I will be playing in the PokerStars Eureka series. So in that series, there are 3 events: the main event, the high roller, and the cup. All 3 of these events overlap, which means if you make it into the money in one, you will not be able to play the subsequent event. So I am scheduled to play all 3, but hopefully I only end up playing 1, if not 2 of the events, which that would mean that there's a positive result. I have a very good track record in Europe. I've played 1 event and I cashed once. That was in Malta last year. So hopefully we can continue on our very solid track record there. Of the whole journey, seeing as Prague is the only one that really revolves around poker, I have made the decision not to vlog in the other 2 places, except for maybe adding in a couple of clips when I go play a cash game in Amsterdam. Of course, I can't resist playing a cash game in Casino Holland there, a new location, a new chip to add to my collection. But next time you see me is going to be in Europe. So hopefully we can have a safe flight, and I'm super excited, and I can't wait for you all to tag along with. Okay, so I finally made it to the bustling area of Leidseplein here in Amsterdam. I just arrived at Holland Casino. Unfortunately, I made a slight mess up. I was made aware that you had to book for your cash game online, and that released the day of the game. So today I went online to try and book a seat, and everything was booked up. The one thing I didn't know was that during the week, the game starts at 8 p.m, which is what I thought. However, today being Sunday, on the weekend, the game starts at 1 p.m. So the games were all fully booked, but I called them and they said they may have a few seats open. So I'm really hoping to manage to be lucky and get a seat. And if so, I'll take any seat. So they have either 2-2, PLO and Hold'em, as well as a 5-5 game. So really hope something opens up, and I'll take the first opportunity I get. Let's see if we can run well and book a nice score in Amsterdam. I really tried to get a little bit more footage once inside the casino, or at least some video footage of at the table playing, but they were very strict. Luckily, one of the pit bosses allowed me just to video sort of the skylight. It's a very beautiful casino, quite small. The poker went pretty well, so to speak. It's a €2 game, capped unfortunately at $2.50 buy-in, which is a bit annoying because I always like playing deep stack cash, but we cashed out for $7.30 after being in for $400. So pretty good day. Covers a couple meals while I'm here. We played for 3 hours, relatively decent hourly, and now I'm gonna look for food before going out for tonight. Next time you see me will be in Prague. What is up, everyone? Told you next time you'd see me we would be in Prague in the Czech Republic. Just landed, just started walking to the bus stop. Gonna be taking the bus from the airport into the inner city area where I can hopefully catch a short walk to my hostel, the Roadhouse. The sky, as you can see, is a lovely hue of cloudy grey, which is what I expected being here. The weather is not something that I came here for. However, I do genuinely love the cold. I loved it in Amsterdam, and it's slightly colder here, which I'm going to certainly enjoy even more. I hope you're all ready for an incredible trip. I have tons of incredible food, amazing activities, and of course the poker, which there is going to be tons of. I really hope it goes well, and I am hoping to add the Czech flag to my Hendon mob as another place that I have cashed in. I really hope we can make something happen this trip, but I'm feeling very confident. Poker starts tomorrow, so the goal for today is to get settled in, find some food, find my bearings, and just rest and study up for the start of the main event tomorrow. After a much needed nap, I made my way over into sort of a central area here in Prague. I'm on National Avenue. As the days go by, I will certainly improve my pronunciation of some of the Czech words, but for now, I'm going to avoid the embarrassment. So I thought of starting us off with a bang. So I made my way over to Cafe Louvre. It is a now 122-year-old cafe here that has hosted notable guests such as Franz Kafka and Albert Einstein, and I'm very, very looking forward to trying some traditional Czech food here. Okay, and with the very rapid pace, lunch is here. So today I ordered traditional food, beef goulash with Carlsbad dumplings. You will see these dumplings are definitely not what you would imagine from the Asian dumpling perspective. These are very different, and I accompanied that with a beer. So here we've got the beef goulash, some onions, and this is what a Czech dumpling is. It's more so like a bread than any dumpling you can imagine, along with the Bernard draught beer. So for anyone who, like myself, is a fan of horology and watches and timekeeping, what I'm about to show you is the famous astronomical clock in Prague Old Town. So this clock was installed in 1410, making it the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the oldest still in operation.
Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low, only thought you should know. Hands held high, raise them up to the sky, never let them low. Go, go. I got about 100 reasons to leave the party, but I will not. Got a lot of meaning to get to you when I'm in a spot. Thought about what's the season, oh yeah, it's summer, feeling so hot. I could burn in my slumber, turn the lights off and let the beat drop. I'm the meanest rapper, meaning I feed on rappers a lot. I'm seen, I need not encouragement, this is the courage I got a buzz going, so people heard of me, then I pop. Kinda was going, how you gonna tell me I got
it? Wouldn't really be Europe in December without the robust and elaborate illustrations of the celebrations of Christmas. I myself do not celebrate Christmas, but it is still a magical time and a wondrous atmosphere here. So in this Old Town area, there are the Christmas markets, which I'm going to briefly run through, see if we can see anything interesting or any bits of local food that I might still indulge in. But there are a couple of Christmas markets around Prague, two main ones, which I will certainly be exploring throughout my trip here. But let's get stuck into the one in Old Town Square now. I just couldn't resist it. I bought one of Czech most famous food, and this is chimney cake. One of the funniest or possibly strangest things about this food is that it is not Czech at all. It is in fact from Hungary, but it has really become popularized as a Czech food. So it is a dessert. I got mine filled with Nutella, and it's just cooked over a fire. Let's see how it is. It's really delicious. Dusted in sugar, so it's obviously not particularly healthy, but diets aren't meant for holidays. This isn't the usual way that my bag sits on my body. Very, very upset that my bag broke right now. So I'm gonna have to go find a tailor or something tomorrow before the tournament, hand it in there, and hopefully they can get it fully mended tomorrow. I'm pretty upset. I carry a lot of equipment with me and I rarely need this bag. It's a lot easier than a backpack, but today we're just gonna have to make do with it being broken. But for now, I'm gonna just keep exploring the area. It's beautiful. Prague it's like a magical fairy tale. As cliche or childish as that sounds, it really is so special seeing this place. It's really cool, and I'm very pleased with my decision so far of the options of this trip. I managed to make a little makeshift knot to keep it fastened to my body and not have to carry it. But what better way to wash down the chimney cake than with some Christmas punch? So I got you just a cup. It's red wine, rum, orange juice, black tea, homemade syrup, and Christmas spice. 2 cartons to add to your drink. A little bit messy trying to watch the video and do the pouring of that at the same time, but very refreshing, very in theme with the whole Christmas spirit. With this weather, a hot drink goes really well. Okay, back out roaming the streets of Prague after going back to the hostel, meeting most of the hostel guests, all of whom are very nice and friendly. It's a great experience. It's a great way to meet people from all around the world of similar ages. So I could not recommend higher staying in a hostel. Just obviously make sure it's a nice one, but anyone who's ever hesitant when traveling about whether to stay in a hotel or hostel, my suggestion is just try it once. Try one hostel, and you really should see what I mean when I say it is just a super social environment. For now, I'm making my way solo as it is for dinner. I thought about it quite at length, and I decided to go for Thai food tonight. I think that if every meal of mine is going to be Czech food, first off, it's a little bit too rich to have every day, and I'll likely get a bit sick of it by the end. So I think throwing in a bit of diversity and variety into the food I'm having while I'm here will ensure that I don't get sick of anything too quickly. Let's hope it lives up to my very high Thai expectations. As most of you know, I am very critical about my Thai food, but that was really excellent, very authentic, run by 2 Thai ladies, so I was kind of anticipating that it was going to be good. Very well balanced flavors, all rounding out what a pad Thai is really supposed to taste like. I know this wasn't the most exciting of days, just getting here, no poker obviously, no sort of exciting activities. But I promise I have some great stuff in store for you all. Tomorrow is day 1 of the main event of the Poker Stars Eureka series. I'm super pumped for it. I think I have very high expectations. I'm going in super confident. Been putting in a lot of work into my tournaments lately. I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys along on a deep run and some great cash game sessions as well. So just stick with me. I promise to make this a really fun and exciting vlog series. So for now, I'm just gonna make my way back inside the hostel, study up some more and get some sleep. Tomorrow we play, to my knowledge, we play into the money. So it's gonna be interesting going through the different stages of the tournament in one day. So it's going to be early stage, mid stage and bubble stage tomorrow. For today, that's all, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow. Good night.